Voters, maybe 75 for turnout. You know. We'll get 10 minutes. Everybody quiet. Yeah.
So we're gonna read this, annexation agreement. I think we can write that. The whole thing, yeah. No, we have to read a portion of this. No, we have to read a portion of this.
Yes, where we're posted.
Oh. 7:20, public hearing agenda. The subject of this one is the proposed annexation agreement between the city of Waterloo, Illinois, and Matthew R. Patterson, Pamela J. Patterson, and MHKB Properties LLC. We call the meeting to order. Roll call. Vote.
Here.
Matthew here.
Here.
Hopkins.
Here.
Jensen.
Here.
Sharon. Here. Salvador. Here. Ralph.
Here.
Lewis.
Here. Call to notice, the advertisement is on file at City Hall. And I don't believe we have to do anything past the 2 weeks. Yeah. Okay. And number 3, presentation of proposed annexation agreement between the city of Waterloo, Illinois, and Matthew R. Patterson, Pamela J. Patterson, and MHKB Properties LLC. Do we have any comments? Step forward and tell us your name.
Okay, sure, thank you. Up to the podium.
Yes.
Sure. My name is Tony Grasso, Grasso. And just one real quick comment on the annexation. But I guess first of all, I should say, I don't know. I mean, I'm a Missouri resident, so I don't know if I mean, you know, do I have standing to make a comment or
You
not?
can make a comment.
Okay, that's all I was gonna say, just real quick. Tony Grasso, real estate developer by trade, tax lawyer by training, got an LLM in tax. All of that is just a long way of saying, I don't know how to do a darn thing. That's the God's honest truth. In any type of land use, annexations, etc., cities, counties, and I saw the same thing, the St. Louis County, you got the same situation. You have to consider your reaction to what I call federal zoning. Now, there's no book on a shelf that's existing on the type of federal zoning. So I'll give you 2 examples right here, and one in South County. Right here in Waterloo, the Rosedale, the rezoning for some sort of a all-girls drug retail. That was a species of federal zoning. I saw in the newspaper last week, your local newspaper, Congressman Boss was doing something about solar panels on farmland, and that was some federal program. So that's what I call federal zoning. And, you know, zoning, land use, that's a totally local matter. So you have to kind of figure out what you're going to do, any municipality, any county is going to, how are you going to react to federal zoning? Now, in South County, 6050 Telegraph Road is called the National Church Residence. That's just a name. It had nothing to do with the church. And that was pure federal zoning for low and moderate income. And I spoke, I did not oppose the project. As a matter of fact, I told the people on the committee that my ground was a better piece of ground for that development than what they were using. So, I'm not making a value judgment on these types of projects. But what happened with the National Church Residence, and this was about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years ago, I guess. Kind of goes. But the zoning and then the attempted retraction of the zoning by the St. Louis County Councilman Steve Stenger, who later became our a St. Louis County executive, that attempted retraction by Mr. Stenger, and it was at Oakville High School, 800 people, and it just packed wall to wall. That was really the beginning of the end of Mr. Stenger's political career. And, I mean, I only knew him tangentially, but I understand he was a Bishop DeVere graduate. I know that Bishop DeVere graduate was a great guy, so he had to be a good guy. But that's just my comment of what the local reaction is going to be to incursions by federal zoning. You know, you might not see this so much anymore, but this was an Obama era program called, the Fair Housing Initiative. That's what it was called. And I discussed it with Mr. Kriegel when he became your zoning, your zoning director or something like that. So I just, that's just my comment on local land use. The end.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you too.
Thank you. Any other input, comments? Motion to adjourn? I'll be in a second. Matt? All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
We are out at 7:25.